Let's go. Beautiful. Alright, so we just got done repairing all of our tools, which took many moons, many days, many nights. And it's looking good. It's looking good. It's feeling good. We can resume the digging. Can resume what we were doing. Alright, so we need to dig this out significantly. So we know that the wall to the ocean is there, for example, and we need to dig kind of randomly, but also kind of not, right? What we're going to do is make some kind of a shelf, I guess is what I would call it. Gesundheit, Echo Bear. Gesundheit. Making some kind of a shelf on all the different levels here because it's going to add to the ambiance of what we got going. So we're just going to try to make this a natural-ish shape, right? And we'll go from there. Let's snipe that creeper before I forget about it. Hello? There we go. I am having issues with my new mouse at the moment. It is very hard for me to aim this thing, I'm not gonna lie. Like, can we hit this man, please? Oh, he's gone. Alright. So we want it a little bit like this, kind of like that. And then we want to do something very unnatural right here. Very unnatural. Something maybe like that. Do we go all the way back? I think we do. If we do, though, then we gotta push this further back, right? So we gotta go, like, carve this out, perhaps, all to that level. Then we gotta push this one back. Maybe like that. Something like that. Then we push this one back a little bit. Something like that. And then we really just need to push this back. It's gonna look weird at first until we sort this out, but I think we can make it work. Something like that, maybe. And that appears to be a decent enough shape, right? Decent enough. Alright. So let's go ahead and do this then. And hope that we have enough ability to do it. We are going to have to carve a lot of this out. It's going to be very unnatural. Especially because it doesn't really meet the same shape here. So, how are we going to deal with that? I mean, that actually is working. Yeah, that actually works as a ridge here. So that I am good with, I think. That feels decent at the moment. Except for this part right here. It doesn't feel right. Let's get rid of this freaking gravel. Put some back, and then just kinda... Yes. Huh. We definitely want it to look natural. Definitely want it to look natural here. But we'll see. Is that enough space though, really? Like, it's hard to tell if it's enough space, and obviously you guys have no idea on if it is or is not enough space, just based on, I haven't told you what we're doing. Based on that, you have no idea and aren't able to help me on this one. Oh yes, all the gravel. We are definitely going to utilize gravel here. Okay, and I'm just gonna kind of go a little wild here. I don't know the exact dimensions we need, but we're gonna feel it out and hopefully come up with something that's gonna work here. Because we know we want to do this all over this cavernous cavern here, making these like shelves. You're not really gonna have water through here, so how we have to do this is dig it pretty deep, and you'll have like a layer of glass basically separating the kingdom. I think that'll be cool. We may actually change our block palette on this build too. Especially with the idea that I have on this particular part of it, we may change it a little bit. That's fine. Is fine. Alright, so let's just dig this all on out. Like, is 3 blocks tall high enough even? Or do we need to go significantly lower than that? I am unsure. I'd say it needs to be at least 4 blocks tall. Probably closer to 5 though. Yeah, so we'll start with 5 blocks tall on this then. Just digging out all that we have. And if we need to dig out higher, we can. Gotta remember, we're still gonna dig out lower here too, so it doesn't really matter at the point of attack anyway. Doesn't really matter. And it doesn't need to be 100% perfect, because we're gonna have to come through this anyway to do the decor, do the decorations, and do all the things that are actually gonna make this a cool looking build. Let's get rid of all of it. Once we get this dug out in the fashion that we want, then we should be able to dig downwards a little bit more and do more. Let's keep going. Our inventory is already full, I know, but it is what it is. We'll end up throwing away stone and everything else in order to protect our gravel, because that is something that we definitely will need. Definitely. I don't even know if this is like wide enough, honestly. But I guess we'll have to figure that out. And look at that, it's almost taken up half of our pick as well. And it definitely feels, at least with villager trading, that it takes way longer to repair a tool than it does to use up the tool. So that is it's not something I'm looking forward to, having to repair a bunch more of these. On the plus side, our string should be just about completely full at this moment, so that is nice. Yeah, that feels pretty good. It's a weird looking shelf, right? But it is pretty good. And can we go this way, or are we going to run to water? That's the question I need to ask here. Are we going to run into water? I'm hoping the answer is no, hoping the ocean is far enough above us. Oh no. Oh no. Well, that is sad. Ish. I mean, that might be enough. Like, we could probably work with that. We can probably work with it. We do need to fill at least this layer up at the moment. Because we gotta continue going in this general direction here. So let's try to just stop the cave thing there. And we gotta do this around the entirety of our crevasse here. How far are we going? Pretty far. So like this, and we're just gonna kind of try to follow the contour here a little bit. I think it's easier to just do the 2 layers first and then come back and expand upon what we have. Ooh, let's get the hell out of here. It is raining, it is dark, and there are mobs everywhere. Why am I having such issues using a bow? Like, what is happening? Yeah, weird. And yes, there we go. Looks at that. It's starting to come back to me a little bit. Here is where the curve is, so we gotta make sure that we are going and getting it right. Oh, more frickin' water, dude. There's just a single block of water here? Why? 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 Let's see. This one needs to go back pretty far here. Needs to go about back that far. And you kind of are getting the gist of just how big this area is going to become here. We want to go and mow through all of this. Give me 1 second. Blowing up. I can't tell you how much I hate being sick. Really do. I know I've been complaining about it for so many episodes right now. I've been sick for like 2 full weeks now, but still. Needs to stop. How do we feel about that? Is that kind of good enough? Feels like it. It feels like it. Let's do just a little bit further, I guess, before we start decapitating the rest of it. Alright, now let's get rid of... Ooh. So we gotta go all the way up to here. 4 fire ticks, okay, not bad. Let's see, start polishing this off. Oh god. It's fine. It's fine, we'll make it work. Just gotta have a little bit more roundness over here. And we're gonna have to be a little bit careful because there are creepers. We have not lit any of this up, so as a result, there are freaking creepers. They're creeping, and they're gonna try to kill us at some point. Let's just maneuver all of this out, though, and see how this is gonna feel. Let's just do that for the moment. That's a very flat wall. Why is it so flat? If we just add a little bit more, just like that, that should help. Yeah. I mean, we can always expand this after we're done anyway, so it's not the end of the world if it doesn't look just right. Not a problem. This, I can tell you, already looks a little bit too shallow, though. Yeah, look how shallow that is. I don't like that. Let's go like that. I need to, once we carve out these few sections here, we need to go to the top and just see how this actually looks from the top-down perspective, because we are never going to be down here. It just needs to be here for the ambiance. Just needs to be here. I know it's a weird thing, but it does need to be here. Let's get rid of it. Actually, we should probably do like some kind of 3-wide pillar right here, maybe. And get that. Maybe 4. Maybe 4. Maybe freaking 4. So light's starting to come down here. That's good. And we gotta try to repair this wall as much as we can. As you can see, our pick is already starting to die very quickly, though. That is not hopeful, especially because the fact that we only have a grand total of 4 of these picks right now. So we'll need to make a lot more of those with our emeralds very, very soon here. Disenchant them and all of that. Just make efficiency 5, unbreaking and mending tools. We don't even need them to have fortune or silk touch, but we can if we needed it. Let's go like that. Almost to the first or the second corner here. And we'll see if we're still going strong. Why are there chickens down here also? How did you get here, chickens? I mean, you're probably gonna live down here forever if you survive, then. It's fine. if you survive. Good. And then we got to do this same thing to the other side still, so we're not quite out of the woods yet. We should pick up the coal, though. Get rid of the cobble and exchange it for the coal. That is a much needed resource. Are there torches? No torches. Alright, cool. Yeah, that feels pretty good. Feels pretty good. Here we gotta do something, because it is, it's not it. It's not, this side is not it. I like better what we did on the other side, so let's make a giant mess out of it. Keep that going. And we're gonna wrap it all the way around, just as we have on the other side of this as well. We want to give ourselves like 5 to 10 blocks-ish. No exacts, no specifics, just about 5 to 10-ish blocks here on all sides. That'll make do with what we got. Okay, we're definitely going to have to move the beacon a little bit too. This is a little too close. Gotta watch our durability on our pickaxe here, make sure that we're not losing that, because at this current moment with no XP farm, it is actually a pain to get the requirements to enchant all of our picks. Got him. Got him. This, and then maybe expand this out a little bit. I mean, that's a very large portion, but I think you get the idea, right? Get the idea. Yeah, it'll work. It will work. Gonna have to make a weird looking thing to hold these shelves up, though. That's gonna be interesting. I didn't realize when I started this, though, just how much freaking digging would have to occur. And that is my bad, because obviously it's a lot of us digging for the moment. We're not really placing blocks, we are just simply destroying, and it's taking a lot of time. But shortly here, that will change. We will be able to continue building with what we want, and we should be able to make this look pretty good. Let's hop up. This pickaxe is done now. And let's pop some stuff in here. Even though I know our inventory is going to get literally full in 2 seconds once we go back. It's fine. We're going to sleep because it's going to start to get dangerous down there. And we don't want that. We don't want that. Hi, zombie. You're already on fire. You might as well just, like, finish the job. Try to get me. Sacrifice yourself. God, whoever dug this out made a mess. Truly, they made a mess. That. We're going to leave a few blocks here and there just because I can't be bothered to clean up every single one of them, but for the most part, we will be clean here. like that. And then we'll go back and we'll make the walls how they actually should be once we figure out how large this actually needs to be. Because there's a lot of different ways that I think I could go with this, and I haven't decided which one of them I want to do yet, but I have an idea. Oh, I have an idea. That's good. Slicing through it at the speed of sound. Get rid of some of that. Good. Alright, so this is a very large build that we got going on already. Just based on what we've dug out. I don't know if you can tell that it is large and in charge, but it is, alright? And we still have much more to go before I will be completely satisfied with that. But we're making progress, little by little here. And that is why I'm doing these stream episodes. It allows me to continue just keep going for me so that I know where I am, as well as have episodes to record, or for the YouTubes, right? That'll be nice. Make a bunch of episodes so that we are ready to go for the weekend, for the next week, because I have fallen significantly behind in recording episodes and was doing it the day of. Some episodes, in fact, were even late, like an hour or two, for the days that they were supposed to be released. And that's not a good idea. Okay. So. That's pretty good. Now let's see if we can't follow what we have going above us, leaving just these shelves. I'd like to go a little bit lower here. Just a little bit. Okay, kind of like that, and just need to chisel out exactly where this shelf starts and ends. So we go around here, go through here, and a little bit this way, connecting back over to here. Okay. And then we still need to go and do the other side. So we're going to start the same direction because, I don't know, I have OCD. Let's see here. Just kind of following the pathway as we do. And this should tell me if we are on the money with the amount of space that we dug out, or if we need to dig more. I'm not sure yet. Not sure yet. It seems like it's a little small so far, but we'll have to see. Have to see. Alright, so if that is the shelf, yeah, that'll work. That'll work, I think. Oh, hello. Oh my goodness, Minecraft Mama. Hello, hello. Thank you for the raid. Hopefully my stream alerts are working. Let's find out. Let's find out. Hold on. If not, I will replay the sound because I have a nice sound for it. It just may not have worked. We'll see. Let's try that. Come on, work. Hello, how you doing? Welcome. Thanks for the raid. Hope your stream was well. Or was great. Doing well. I am doing fantastic. We are doing a bit of digging here in our hardcore world. We're making some shelves at the moment. And also, the alert's still not going off. What's happening? Alert, please. I have a good raid alert, but it's not playing. Oh, that's so sad. Hold on. Let me see if I can just manually trigger it.
Oh, sweet heavens. Who are you people? Welcome to the raid.
Aha!
Host? Raid? I'm not sure. Welcome. Thank you.
There we go. We got it to work. Good. It didn't work as it intended, but I forced it. There we go. Anyway, we are currently digging out a part of our project here. We've got our very first mega base in this world coming along. We haven't built much, but we've done a lot of digging. We've done many, many hours of digging. And it is kind of a big thing. We are just letting resources despawn like crazy because I just really can't be bothered to pick them up. But at one point in time, this was one gigantic island. We have since carved it up, and there will be an ocean running through here. I know, wasting tons and tons of blocks. Hundreds. So we're making that ocean connect from there to all the way on the other side here, making this into a 3 separate island kingdom. Down here, you can set up a stonemason and trade all those blocks with them, free XP and emeralds. Yeah, we have a string duper that we use for emeralds, so I'm not too worried about that. I really can't be bothered to run back and forth and collect the blocks, to be honest with you. And also, we don't have a storage place at the moment, so it's even worse that I don't have anywhere to put all this. It's just kind of randomly going into a chest. So if you have OCD, I do apologize. Because I am just literally dumping everything into shulker boxes and chests randomly. And there is no order whatsoever. Yes, it is a chest monster. What did you work on in your stream today, Minecraft Mom? What did you do today? Well, obviously, were you playing your hardcore world, or were you playing your other world? Oh no, there's a raid people down there. Free range village today in the survival world. Ooh, are you making it villager proof? Is there any way for them to escape and or get stuck? Are you making it 100% villager proof? They are fences. There are fences. Okay. I gotcha. Come on. Come on. Come on. Aha! You fool! You fool! You thought. You were wrong, but you thought. Oh boy. Anyway. They have a perimeter with a wall and fence, built a couple houses, workstations, should be safe to lock them up. No access. Oh, that's very nice. Free range within. Okay. So it kind of reminds me of... Let's pause this music for a second. It kind of reminds me of like those homes that we make for people now. If you aren't able to like live on your own, they have these like houses that like mimic day and night cycles, and you can like go to the movies, you can go to the shop, and it feels like you are doing these things in real life when all of these things really are in the compound. I don't know why, but that's what it reminds me of. That sounds really cool. Glad you had a great stream. Always glad for that. We have been going strong here, digging our small little hole. Oh, hold on 1 second. I have to blow my nose. I'm sorry. Okay, we're back. Sorry. Pop out and grab some lunch. Can't wait to see your project is going along. All right, appreciate it, Mom. Have a great day. Enjoy your lunch. And thank you very much for the raid. All right, so the goal of this is we are making... You're not even going to be able to see this, to be completely honest, except from above. But it adds to the ambiance of our mega build. What we are doing here is essentially crystal mines. We're going to have a lot of different shelves going here. We're going to have a lot of vibrant and colorful blocks. And we're going to do it all without the use of any kind of nature blocks. So that means we're not going to use moss. We're not going to use leaves. Maybe cherry blossom leaves, but that will be the one exception. Everything else is going to be very bright and colorful, and we're going to have glass and panes and all of those things, and it will be really cool, hopefully. We got to make sure we do not look at that Enderman, because if you're looking and you're astute, my offhand does not have anything in it. We do not have a totem. We do not have the chance at a second life. If we were to perish, which with me is very likely, due to the fact that we are kind of derpy and get killed to silly, stupid things all the time, it is a grave possibility that at any point in time, this world could come to a crippling halt simply because we are not utilizing a totem. We don't even have a totem in this world, to be completely honest with you. So just know that going in. If we get blown up by a creeper, if we look at an Enderman, if we get gallivanted by a horde of skeletons, there is a good chance that we lose this world. And I think we're going to keep it that way. I haven't used a single totem. I haven't gotten a single totem yet in this world. I genuinely think we're going to keep it that way. I don't think I'm going to allow myself the use of a totem. Just because it makes things far too easy, in my opinion. Don't look at me. Don't do it. Don't look at me. Yeah, I think that is what we are going to do in this particular world here. I've already killed the Wither. We've killed the End Dragon. No totem. But I think we're going to keep that going. It just sounds fun. And that way, if I lose my world, it will be all the more my fault. And I can just, you know, rebound and go from there. Okay, I am going to put my music back on at the moment, just because it is, it's needed. The work lurk. All right, thank you so much. Appreciate you joining on the raid. You have a great day. Or you have a great work? Work. You have a great work. Yes, that is what we'll go with. Right, so we have got this going. This is we either are going to make this very dangerous, or we are going to make this very mystical. And I haven't decided which of those two we are going to take on this yet. Dangerous or mystical? I've never really done either of them, so both would be cool. And I don't think we are able to combine those two, sadly, because of reasons, I guess. So like that. So So how far down do we go before the next shelf? And are we able to bring it in a little bit tighter? Right? Maybe. Let's go down at least one more block for starters, and then we'll see if we can figure something out. This is going to be very weird, this build. Never done anything like it, but I'm always forcing myself to do bigger and more weird type of builds. I've grown away from doing like houses, honestly. I love me a good house every once in a while, but I've always been obsessed with nature-y things. Like, I've made a custom forest, I've made, all of those things. Custom mountains, but I've never done custom weird biomes, right? They're all biomes that have existed in Minecraft already. So I don't know if we can count those as having any prior experience for doing something of this sort. So we're going to do it the best of our ability here. And just hope for the best. Never know. Maybe we'll come up with something cool, or I guess we can, we'll unalive trying. Oh no, there is oh wait, okay, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. We're okay at the moment. Okay, at the moment. I wish I had made this divide a little bit bigger, to be completely honest. Like, if we pushed this back like 10 blocks that way and push that back like, 15 blocks that way, and push that back like 20 blocks back way, then it might be big enough. I don't know. We'll have to make it work, because I'm not doing that. It just sounds like an awful thing to have to do at this particular moment, and I'm not doing it. Let's get rid of the water. We don't want any water in here yet. Eventually, we will have some, but it's going to be a weird water, so well, you'll have to see. We're just going to do layers of glass for the water and instead of water, because I want you to be able to see what's going on down here. And I feel that normal Minecraft water does not allow you to really look beneath it unless it is very bright. And I don't think we're going to be making this bright. Don't think that's a thing. So we're going to have to do it this way. We're going to have to use, like, I don't know, 80 stacks of glass or something, and go through the whole tunnel and do the whole layering sequence and all of that fun stuff. But that is very far from now. We still have not even dug out the full trench. Like, we haven't even made it to the other side. Currently, this isn't even an island. Like, I mean, kind of, but not really. Alright, so we want to do it 3, and then maybe we'll start doing the bottom of this. Ooh, I didn't look at you. I did not look at you. I did not look at you. Don't talk to me. Didn't look at you. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. Bum, bum. I don't like this particular block right there. But the beauty of Minecraft, I can just shave it away instantaneously. I don't like that one either. Okay. So we have that, and then pop. Oh. Pop. Yeah, there we go. So then I think we'll go through 1 or 2 more times here. Let's make a new outline, roughly a quarter of this. And then we'll make a tiny little shelf there. And then we should be able to take this all the way down to the bottom and be... I don't know if happy is the opportune word here, but be accepting. Be accepting of it, I guess is the way to put it. Oh, there's so much water. These water caves are the absolute worst. Let's do this. Look at all these blocks despawning. Oh my goodness. There is probably like thousands of blocks that we've let despawn at this moment, by the way. And I'm kind of okay with it. Kind of okay with it. I'm sure at some point we'll need it, and we'll wish that we had collected them in the first place, but yeah, we're not doing that. Not gonna collect them. Too much effort. No storage system. No storage room. Too much effort. Hi, Echo Bear. Hi, baby. Okay. And this shelf is obviously smaller than the one above it, but I think it's needed for the depth of field that we are trying to project here. Let's do it like so. A little bit more, and that should be good. Something like that, just so we can have. Yes. All right, so let's do this, and this level needs to go down by 2. And then we can go ahead and seal it off and call that good. So it needs to go down once more. Let's get rid of all of this pesky water that's randomly here. Get away. No one likes you, water. Well, I mean, you know what I'm saying. All right, give me 1 minute here. We're gonna stop the recording and then continue in just a moment.